family court is broken. And family court has been broken, in my opinion, for a very long time, in that it doesn't always make the best decisions or even good decisions. I worked in Cook County, the Cook County Family Court System in the
So you have
suburbs of
quite an
Chicago.
assortment of you span the gamut of families,
Yes,
which
they
would
could
be
be
very
exceptionally
enlightening.
wealthy and very wealthy, and then sometimes very manipulative. And then you could have people that were really struggling on how they were even going to be able to take care of their child. So it was really a very vast population. But back to your question about dealing with the heaviness of that, when you do what I do, your ethics, your professional ethics are hugely important. So understanding your boundaries and your ethics in situations like that. And then going in and saying, I'm going to do the best I can for everybody. Really trying to get understanding from both sides, if you will. Try to get a sense, use some of my therapy skills to understand where people are, and then also use that knowledge to help the children. Because sometimes kids, not sometimes, kids always hear things they shouldn't hear. Okay. That I'm just going to
Hmm.
say. One of my tidbits is one time I had a couple say to me, "Oh, our children don't hear anything we say." And I said, that is not true. And they said, "How do you know that?" And I said, several years ago, I worked with a client who said to me, if I sit in my closet in the exact right spot, I can hear every word my parents say in their bedroom.
Ooh.
And that's when I said, that is a message that people need to know. No, our kids hear what we're saying. We can think they're not, but that is an illusion. They really are. Maybe not all of it, but they're picking up some of it here, there, wherever. And now with phones, people have such intimate phone conversations in front of other people. There's no way kids aren't getting pulled into that. So just going forward, really doing my best to do my due diligence, gaining as much material as I can, as much information as I can, and Zane, knowing that someone's going to be unhappy. Okay, when you do
Hmm.
custody evaluation, someone's going to be unhappy.
So when you're doing that, and then you'd go into the courtroom and make recommendations, is that right?
Correct.
And
Correct. The
and
judge
then
is really looking for someone to assist them in making a decision that they don't really have the information or the time to gather the information, is the best way I think I could describe it.
so would you have to testify, or would you do it mostly written?
Mostly written, but on occasions I would need to testify.
And did you ever feel like you made a strong recommendation and then the judge ended up going the other way?
Yes. Yes.
And is that's got to be, and Ellen, that's got to be entirely frustrating.
That is incredibly frustrating, incredibly frustrating.